right? And the truth is that most people are crashing and burning right now because of the truth. They're not crashing and burning for any external sources and something's happening to us. Reason people are crashing right now is because of truth. And it's sad to me because it doesn't need to be that way. But I have watched probably 10 adult temper tantrums, emotional meltdowns, destruction, falling apart within the last 14 days. I know it's the Mercury retrograde, but there are like 6 planets in Mercury are in retrograde, and so that Libra new moon, I mean, things are just really tripping things up right now. But the point being is that if the truth hurts, the truth is going to suck if you don't see it. So if you can't stand looking at the truth, and the truth is something you don't want to admit to in your life, the truth is something you don't want to see, the truth is that you're misunderstanding, misinterpreting, misdirecting relationships. And remember, we talked about this last week. Well, we talk about this all the time in Truth Tribe, right? That relationships are all things, okay? So relationship to money, your relationship to people, your relationship to your health, your relationship to wealth, your relationship just to your beliefs about wealth, your relationships to your family, your friends, like all of this stuff is coming up, okay? And so my answer to all of you to opening up and kind of getting a little bit more settled with the energy that's playing on the planet right now, is for you to get bigger outside of yourself and look down on everything and see this is happening to help me. And as much as the truth is pissing you off, hurting you, I want you guys to understand one thing. Codependency is crashing. Say that out loud, write it down, whatever you need to do so you're prepared for it, okay? Codependency is crashing. And what do I mean by that? Codependency on a person, on a supplement, on a experience, on a belief system, on anything. Codependency is crashing. So if you are codependent, you have to have this thing, this relationship, this person, this experience, this belief system, this system. And if you are codependent on that in any way, it's going to crash. It is crashing. It has crashed. It did crash. And you aren't paying attention. So the truth is going to come up. Okay? And so what you're all experiencing across the globe right now is emotional tsunamis. Right? Emotional drama detoxing is happening right now. So if you are codependent on anything in your life, the truth is going to be like a tsunami coming in, and it is literally going to wash over you to detox that drama. Again, now this drama could be in your current life, your current family life, your past family life. This can be from generations to past lives of thousands of past lives. It doesn't matter. Point being is that this is a current moment in your life that if you can acknowledge truth and something is showing up and it is irritating you, be understanding you are all experiencing emotional drama detox tsunamis. So, because we don't like our emotions and we have not learned how to live healthy love, we have all been taught unhealthy love. Love is a word that we use for emotions, right? Which I disagree with. I think emotions are just feelings and how we interpret in a reality. And if you're open-minded enough to understand every reality is to make you more badass. Okay? So, you're all being forced right now to detox your inner trauma. Your inner drama, your inner traumas, all the shit that you've been avoiding, you're going to be forced to detox it. And some of you who have done the work, you've worked on yourselves, you worked on your body, your mind, your spirit, your things, your thoughts, and your truth. Those of you who've done the work for yourself, you're going to be like, bye-bye, okay, wash it away, tsunami it away, get rid of it, I'm good with that, let it go. I'm not attached to that, okay? That's the codependency crashing, right? You're not codependent on anything anymore. Those of you who've done the work, you're saying bye-bye. Those of you who have not done a lot of the work or said you did the work, but you've danced around the work, those of you who have danced around looking at your shadows, looking at the truth, looking at the brutal honesty truth that you don't want to admit, okay? Those are the ones that are getting very pissed off right now because they don't want to change. Right? So if you're getting pissed off because you don't want to change, you haven't done the work, that's okay. Just know that this tsunami, this tsunami of emotions that are coming in for everyone. Believe me, I went through it. I went through it for the last 3 weeks. This is like, usually I love Mercury retrograde. I did not love this Mercury retrograde. I liked it because it forced some truth on me. And it forced me to see things within myself that I've been, accepting and just putting up with for so long. And it's just like, good. I'm so grateful for that truth to be revealed for me. Doesn't make it wrong. Doesn't make anyone else or any experience wrong. It just is what it is. So it's simple detoxing any area in your life that you have a lack reality or a lack belief system. So if you have lack in your life, a lack belief system, like you don't deserve something, last week in Truth Tribe, we talked about the lack vacuum, right? The victim, I call it the victim vacuum, right? You're attracting victims into your life because you are trying to save all these people. That's that codependency. If I save them, then we'll both be great. That codependency is crashing. And so that victim vacuum, if you seal it off and you stop and the tsunami washes all this drama and emotion away, guess what happens? This is what's going to get clear for you. Okay, and so that lack reality is going to be revealed, and the tsunami is going to go, we're going to make it so painful, so difficult, so emotionally overwhelming that you just don't care and you're like, let it go. That's what the universe is doing to all of us. Yay! And it doesn't matter. A lot of you aren't going to like it. Okay, so any codependency on any relationship will crash. How much truth is in that relationship is how easily your crashing is going to happen. So if there's not a lot of truth, you're not being brutally honest in your relationships, those relationships will crash. Again, maybe your money's crashing. Maybe your love life's crashing. Maybe your marriage is crashing. Okay, maybe your family is crashing. Maybe your health is crashing. Maybe your emotions are crashing. A lot of you are crying a lot. Like lately, you're like, I don't want to stop crying. This is good. Let it go. Because once you allow the tsunami to wash away all that drama in the soul is clearing. Okay? We're getting a soul clearing. The tsunami is clearing out all that water, all that emotional water. Okay? So, truth, you guys, as much as you want to deny it, is your friend. Oh, friendships or business. Yes. Doesn't matter what relationships. Friendships, emotional friendships, love friendships, business friendships, the tsunami of energy on the planet, on the earth, on the galaxy, all the planets in retrograde, all this that's going on, you can deny it all you want. All they're bringing is truth. So I'm going to give you one word, truth. Truth Tribe, Truth Talk, Truth Discussions. I talk about this so much, and I think people think I'm just making this up. Like, oh, isn't this sweet, Dawn? No. I don't fucking care if you crash. I've crashed. We all fucking are crashing. People are like, oh, if she was spiritual, she wouldn't swear. If you're focused on the words I use and you don't know my frequency and my vibration is, I want you to be a badass, a master of badassery. If you can't get that, you're in the wrong group and you aren't ready for truth. You aren't ready to speak truth. You aren't ready to live truth. You aren't ready for truth. So I'm telling you all to prepare. The tsunami's going to come in. It's going to wipe you over, wipe you clean. Your finances are going to get screwed. Your relationships are going to get screwed. It's going to suck. Your career is going to get screwed. Something's going to get screwed up. And it's going to suck. And that's good. Because the truth is what's showing up. And when the truth shows up, and you look at it as something that is about you, that's coming at you and that's hurting you, and it's something out there, you've missed the whole discussion on codependency of what you have attached to that thing crashing. It means you need to let it go. Whatever it is. Okay? So you guys, I explain this a lot in your zodiac sign, right? We talk about your zodiac signs, how each sign has high frequency and each sign has low frequency. Everybody has it. High frequency, low frequency of your energy. How does your codependency or your dependency on others give you the avoidance to see a truth issue you need to see? So your sign is either focusing and functioning in a high frequency where you're not depending on others to make you feel good. So you're living in that truth. If you're focusing on others or other things or your relationships with external, you are going to get into your low frequency of your sign and you're going to get hit hard and it's going to suck. And I'm telling you, this tsunami of emotional detox is going to detox and hit you to the point where you're going to get so wiped out that you're going to be like, oh, I just don't care anymore. This is good. This is good stuff. This is great that it's removing it. Okay? So the truth is, though, if you're avoiding the truth, it's time for you to stand out for what feeds your heart and not your head. Because the head is not truth. The head is just all this bullshit thoughts and systems and patterns and doctrines that all the culture and the planet have been indoctrinated into too long. Your heart knows better. Your heart knows what's love and compassion. Do y'all remember, I'm super dating myself, so if you're too young on here, you might have to go Google the electric company. Anybody on here, just put your hand up if you remember. You remember the electric company in the 80s, I think it was? And you remember like, one of these things is not like the other, right? And there was one box in the electric company that didn't fit. And the rest of them all matched. I'm asking you all to be the electric company right now, right? Be kind, be compassionate, be the one that doesn't fit. Oh, thank you, Connie. Connie remembers. Thank you. Someone did. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm totally dating myself. Oh, so be the one that doesn't fit. Okay, be the compassionate, be the kind one that says, I understand why you're melting, why you're crashing, why you are codependent on that thing, and you think that that's the way, that's the system, that's the doctrine, that's the belief, that's what you have to do. Instead, I want you to stand out, right? Because when you stand out with kindness and compassion, it's where you separate yourself from those who are just surviving and those who are thriving. Because those who are thriving are going to vibrate at truth. And they're going to go, I don't like that truth. I don't like the fact that my finances are completely fucked, in disarray and a mess, but I'm the one who did that. That's the truth. I'm the one who made that happen. I own it. Today's IDI was about that, right? I'm the one who has to be honest, brutal, honest truth and go, I'm thriving if I can step up and go, I'm the one who has set myself up for relationships that are dishonest and not healthy and not good for me. And I've people pleased and enabled them. My brutal honesty truth, not them. I'm the one who has accepted family poor attitudes and poor behaviors and poor family discussions and poor belief systems in my family. I'm the one who walks in and handles it and sits with it and deals with it and doesn't say this is not okay for me. I'm the one who has to step out into truth and say the truth is this isn't healthy love. And when you can step into that, not judging them, not be angry, none of that. Not be angry at the money, not be angry at the family, not be maybe at the spouse or the boyfriend or whoever, the love. Not be angry at the career, at the job, at the company or whoever. But be angry in the sense of I'm going to get myself irritated enough to go, the tsunami has come in and wiped my slate clean because I wasn't being honest and brutal honesty truth. I wasn't being a badass. Well, now your badass is coming out, tsunami clean, okay? And now you have to go, okay, the truth is this is what I want and this behavior is not benefiting me to get that. And so now you can. But judging anyone is going to do you no good because codependency is crashing, period. And again, that dependency on anything or anyone. Remember, relationships, they function at high frequency or low frequency. So each sign, look at your sign, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, whatever sign you are, and go, am I focused? Am I driven? Am I driving myself at the highest frequency of that delivery? Or am I falling apart and being that low frequency? The guilt, the shame, the criticism, the judgment, the anger, the resentment. That's low frequency of our signs. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means you've dropped and it's time to push yourself up to badassery and know what you're capable of. Because I know what you're capable of. I know what we're all capable of. But I also know this is happening. What if you are realizing the truth in a few areas of your life? Even better. Even better. I'm with this person. She said, what if you're realizing the truth in a few areas? I had it a few areas, and you know what it did for me? It made me level up. Start focusing on one of them. Yes. Focus on the one that's the most codependent for you, right? The one that bothers you the most. Focus on that one. And start asking yourself, what do you have to do instead, and live in truth in order to get that? You may have to let a family member go. You may have to let a relationship go. You may have to let a place you live go. You may have to let a lifestyle go. You may have to let the way you live go. Right there, there's things that you're going to have to go. I'm going to have to be brutally honest, and what she's saying is really awesome. Why? Because you're all going through this. Right? We have to let something go that doesn't vibrate at our space. Okay, so if you're shining as a lighthouse and this darkness over here doesn't want to get light with you, that's something you got to go. I'm just going to let it be. That is what the tsunami is doing. The tsunami is washing us all clean, and then we're looking down in this brightness and going, oh crap, I didn't want to see that. Now I see it. I let it go. I'm going to move over here. That's that. It's that basic, but I just want you to know, energetically, you're not getting out of truth. So if the truth is showing up, it's for you to own you, to look at you, what you've done, so you can do clarity, choices, clarity, decisions, clarity, understanding that all the emotional drama is no longer going to serve you. This is awesome. I cannot level up, and I've had to release things in different areas. So this person's words are so spot on. Thank you. By the way, she's an Aries. I know who this person, but she's experiencing what we're all experiencing because Jupiter went retrograde in Aries. And when Jupiter goes retrograde in Aries, what does that mean? That means it goes, instead of external Jupiter expanding the outside, it expands the inside. Emotional drama. So it's going to detox and expand all the areas that you need to detox and see truth. And when you're actually willing to see the truth, my answer is, if you're going to badass it, you're going to step up and go, the truth is this isn't serving me. You're going to walk away. You're not going to judge. You're not going to criticize. You're not going to, be cruel to anyone, because that's not nice. That's not high frequency. High frequency is, I love you, brightest blessings, and move on. Cool? Okay, you guys, I will see you on Truth Tribe on Monday. I'm going to get really in depth into all this detoxing of the tsunami that's come in. It's a wave of energy. It's an intensity. And I don't even mean a wave. This tsunami is literally a slate wiping. It's wiping your slate clean. And because most of us don't know what to do to live in healthy love, we're struggling. And so we're moving into, what do I do? And my answer is it's time to start picking you. What the heart wants, not the head. Okay, so I'll see you on Monday, 6 p.m. AZ time, Truth Tribe. We'll talk more about this. If you're not registered, go to the link, get registered, sign up, and I will see you on Monday, 6 o'clock, Truth Tribe. You guys have an awesome weekend. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.